What is that one thing one should keep in mind when they're doing the shoots? Like I know a lot of entrepreneurs tell that the storyline, the brand positioning come from you, but a lot of times we do not have enough self-awareness to understand those aspects. Is there a way to do a small batch initially which doesn't cost a lot that you can test it out?
Just
No?
gonna say it, no. You can either do small batch
Yeah.
or you can do low cost. Choose one.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not gonna be both most likely unless
Mm-hmm.
unless your vendor is your dad.
Yeah. So, like, I was thinking that when we can test out products, like physical products, why can't we test out digital products too, right? Like photo shoots. That what is going to work, what is not going to work. I wish there were agencies, or there are already. I don't know, but I would love to drop new products every week. Not that I'm promoting fast fashion, but I feel that only two pieces. And I would want to get shoot done for those two pieces. So how does it work out for me? Like how can I test that? And if someone who's starting afresh, getting new smaller products and smaller batches, how do they afford a great photo shoot?
So I'll answer your first question first.
Yeah.
When I look at a photo shoot, to simplify this, I would say come up with 3 words that describe the visual identity of your brand. In garments, for example, it's easy to pinpoint comparatively, right? Like, if is it bold, is it bright, is it muted, is it about a certain kind of value addition, is it about bandhani or ikat or whatever, like all of that. What are the colors, how much visual interest, how busy or muted is it, all of those things. So let's define it in 3 words. That becomes, let's say, the overarching visual identity of the brand. Number 1. Number 2, collect references, lots of references. Pin things constantly, not just on Pinterest, but on Instagram, stuff that you love. Collect it together in one visual frame and ask yourself, why do you love it? Not just I love it, but why do I love it? So try to figure out or decode that for yourself. And then you'll find patterns. I like it because this, and I also like this because of that. So let's emulate that. When you are doing any shoot, you need 2 people. You need a stylist and you need a photographer. If you don't have a stylist, you can work, but ideally, to make the most of a shoot, because it is for a certain amount of hours, you need a stylist to make every frame look good and to do lots of settings.
Okay.
Right? You can become better at it with time.
Yes.
Like, I feel like I've gotten much better at it because now I understand what are the things involved. And
you may not need a stylist?
sometimes we don't need a stylist also. Like, I've done a campaign where we did it ourselves and it was good because we kind of figured out our own look, and we knew what were the props that were needed, what were the angles, the light quality, all of that was required, and we were able to do it ourselves. But ideally, using a stylist will always give you a better result, and it's worth it.
So is it also a non-negotiable investment in the initial years, especially when you do not have the right understanding of aesthetics or cracking the right code to your photo shoots?
Depends on your business model. If visuals are important, 100%.
So I'll get back to the first part, looking at your Instagram, the digital platform, even the website. There's a whole feel to it, there's a whole mood to it. It's nice to know that colors define a lot of the mood and the value system. Apart from that, what really worked for you? You have a great following right now on Instagram. So, what is it that got organic followers today?
Funnily enough, the thing that we get the most amount of traction from, or let's say most kind of response, are genuine posts, not about product, that are about personal journey and looking after ourselves. Because Sanctuary is about looking after myself, inner sanctuary and outer sanctuary.
Right.
So, as a creative founder, there are a lot of people who will relate with doing a lot while being a creative person. And then topics like imposter syndrome, looking after myself, sleeping well, valuing my creativity, taking breaks, burnouts, all of these things become really important. And people love to be able to really genuinely connect on that.
So it also comes from a space where obviously there's no agency who's doing this curating.
Oh, there is.
There is?
There is, yes.
Okay.
I hired an agency. That was one of the first things that I did, along with hiring somebody to build the website.
Yeah.
And I've continued to work with them. And it's been useful to have the same agency because they've also learned over time what's important to Sanctuary.
I've never had an agency who did marketing. So my assumption was that whenever a person who is more involved on their platform, especially talking about personal issues, it is hard for an agency to connect and be more involved and evolved also with time, that what is working, what is not working. Because at least till last year, I saw that a lot of digital platforms were more about editorial pictures and not personal talking. This year, I see a lot of founders coming up, talking about their failures, mistakes, and I see more vulnerability. And I don't know if I'm right, but it's also coming a lot from Gen Zs. I see more Gen Z founders talking, and then the trend is also catching up with our generation. This is just a thought that an agency would be even this much involved to bring your personal aspects, or was it you who was leaned on that I want to talk about it?
I feel that authenticity is really important on social platform because there is so much that's going on and one needs to figure out how to really connect with your customer or connect with the people that follow you. Do I have anything of value to speak to the 20,000 people that follow us beyond product? Let's say somebody bought a nice cushion once and they followed us. Do they really want to listen to all the things that we sell to them throughout the year? No way.
It's exhausting in a way.
I don't want to be pitched myself. I hate when people pitch me products. I just love when it's a nice visual, and I love it when I can connect with something that's relatable in my own life.
Was it your idea to bring in more of your personal story?
I think both sides. The agency is a boutique agency, and I actually have always worked very, very closely with them. So now they understand also quite closely.
So basically, the ethos of the agency and you or as a founder and Sanctuary Living aligns well, right?
The ethos, but also a lot of working together in training. So I'll give you a breakdown. For example, let's say we want to talk about imposter syndrome. The first shift was moving from a visual grid and identifying things to post based on how they look to actually identifying talking points or what are we communicating? What are the concepts that we're communicating? Visuals are no longer just enough, right? Every post, even if it's a product post, has to talk about something about it, something valuable. So that was one shift that we did. If I talk about, let's say we're talking about an imposter syndrome post, I will first probably do a write-up. I will sit down, I will collect my thoughts, and I will write. I will share this with them. Then they will come up with a carousel. That is also including my own pictures that I've uploaded on a drive over the years from my travels, from my life, from the art and how I live. So it's genuine. A lot of the pictures that are posted are my own from my own phone. So there's a mix of campaign, there's a mix of pictures that the agency takes per month and a mix of our own pictures that I take personally. And then it kind of gets built on that. So it's super collaborative.
Do you also set a boundary when putting out yourself in a open space like that?
I think it was harder initially because it feels a bit daunting and exposing. But I feel very safe right now within this community that we've created. It's really lovely to be able to share genuinely from the heart.
With so many D2C brands coming up today, how does one with a creative mindset handle the digital exhaustion that they face? Because there's a lot of competition out there.
Do you mean as a customer or as a
founder?
As a founder.
Yeah.
In terms of connecting to people?
Yeah. Do you set boundaries? Do you set that how much you want to show
What we realized is that we don't need to post as much. This is
Yeah.
personal choice.
Hmm.
Post quality, not quantity, and be genuine as much as possible.
Yeah.
Put yourself in the shoes of somebody that follows you. Don't bombard them. But at the same time, not to rely completely on social media. Emails are very
Yes,
important.
yes. I was about to ask, newsletters, do they work out?
We're only just going to start. It's
Yeah.
been a dream of mine, absolute dream, to start a blog and a newsletter thing,
Ah.
because I am personally a person who loves so many different things and has a holistic vision of sanctuary.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a person who loves Ayurveda, loves homeopathy, loves essential oils, loves spirituality, art, so many things, right?
Right.
And all of these aspects could come together to create like a really juicy way of sharing information. It could look very nice and not just product based.
Yeah.
And let me also ask myself, what are the newsletters that I love?
If you want us to keep bringing such amazing content and business hacks, please subscribe to our Clips channel, The Sonika Mata Show Clips.